Hi there, this is Live Prepper here, and we are going to make a bio-friendly insect catcher for the house. And it's real simple. You just take your jug, a bottle like this, and you cut this part here so you can turn it upside down like that. You can use newspapers, you can use plastic bag around it, whatever you want to do. What I did is I have some craft fabric. So what I will do, once I get it all fixed in there, I will wrap this around it very carefully. Because what it is, it kind of conceals. So I will wrap it around it, and I will put some tape on it and stick it off in a corner. I've got some unwelcome critters flying in from outside because winter time's getting here. So they're wanting to come in where it's warm. So you know what? This way I can get rid of them. So what you want to do is you want to stick it off somewhere in a corner out of the way. You can make several of these. If you got pets, you got pets and stuff, this here works great. You can put this close to the litter box. If you got a cat, you can put it close to the litter box. If you're, especially during the summertime, now some areas it's still warm, it stays warm year round. So this will be serving a great purpose for you on that. And then from time to time, you just empty it out. Now it's real simple. You just heat you some water up, and I used some rainwater I had. And then use some sugar. Now you can use whatever sugar you got on hand, whether it's regular sugar or brown sugar or whatever. And you just mix it into your water mixture. Stir it up and dissolve it. Because what you want to do is you want to draw attention to your unwelcome guest. So this way you're doing a bio-friendly thing. And I'm going to tell you something else. Do not just throw this down the sink. If you got plants and stuff, the sugar in this water, the plants will love it. So, feed it to them. Feed it to them, yeah. Now, they say do 50 milligrams, do this, do that. I'm just kind of just throwing some sugar in here until I'm satisfied with the amount that I want to put into it. Then once you have that, you've got yeast that you use. I've got a little bit of yeast left in the bottom of this. I don't know if it's going to be enough. It may not be. I may have to go out and get me some more and add me some more yeast. But you do not put the yeast in until it is totally cooled down. So you take your dissolved sugar mixture right here. And I say it's up to you. If you want to add more into it, you can. I'm hoping I put enough sugar in there. I might not have. But, through trial and error. And then you just simply pour it so far down. You don't want to pour too much in there because what you want to do is you do not want it to reach where the cap part is right there, because you want them to get down in there and you want them to be attracted to this here, and then you want them to bite the dust. So you know what? While it's warm, if you want to, if you don't have enough sugar in there, you can add a little bit more in there, and you can mix it up some more here. You can mix it up some more while it's still warm. Now, once it cools down, you add your yeast into it. Turn it upside down. Like I say, put this in there. Wrap it up with a newspaper or a plastic bag or whatever. Place it in a nice corner, wherever you want to place them. You can place them next to your litter box. You can place them next to your dog house. They're right there. Matter of fact, if you're outside and it's still pretty wherever you're at, whether you're up in the western areas or the desert areas or down in Florida or whatever, you can make several of these up and have them sitting outside to enjoy and help reduce some of your unwelcome guest problems, if you know what I mean. So, it's real simple. I think I am going to have to go buy some more yeast. I'm just going to go ahead and dissolve that little bit left. Just to kind of show you, here's what you're going to see is the coloration in it. It will take this coloring onto it. You got your sugar in there, and you got your yeast in there. I say I don't have enough to finish it up. So what I'm just doing here is I'm just taking my jar. Woo! And boy, did that yeast fizz up. Just that little bit of shaking. So, don't do that. Simple enough. Let it cool down. Turn this upside down. Wrap it up with your newspaper, whatever you want to wrap it up. Put a little tape around it. Stick it off in the corner. And it'll be ready to go. So how simple is that? Bio-friendly, cheap, because we all have sugar around the house we keep. As a matter of fact, I need to move this because the bottom, it looked like it got a little damp over here when I was making some stuff the other day. So, from Joan, Life Prepper, World of Joan, something so simple. I wish I'd done this earlier in the summer, but I didn't even think about it. And then I started thinking about it again. Because now, wintertime's coming on. It's getting to be how to do videos on how to make things and save some money. This here's simple. No problem. Recycle your bottles. Make your own bio-friendly insect catcher. Do not throw that away. If you got flowers, you got a herb garden, you got plants, sit there and just dump it out there with your plants and feed them. You got multi-purpose here because the decaying insects in here will provide nutrition for the plants. The sugar will provide nutrition for the plants. The yeast will provide nutrition for the plants. And you are going to enjoy it. Now, I'm raising my stuff organic, so guess what? This stuff here next spring, when I start making these up for the house, these will be ending up on my plants. So, it's a win-win situation. Well, it's not a win-win for the bugs, but it's a win-win for us. During the summer, if you got problems with ants around your house, just make you up one, put it up there close to the ants trail or whatever. Ants will get attracted to it. You got problems with mosquitoes. You got problems with flies. You got problems with just bugs, period. You enjoy sitting out on that porch, but the problem is you can't hardly enjoy it without covering yourself up. You're going on a camping trip. You can make some of these up on your camping trips and help keep the bugs down. It don't, multi-use, this here bio-friendly and real simple and real easy. It's a win-win situation for us. It's a win-win situation for our plants. And if you're raising plants for food, it's a win-win situation there. The only one it ain't a win-win situation for is the insects, unfortunately. But you know what? It's better than spraying yourself down with tons of chemicals. It's better than spraying the yards down with tons of chemicals if you are wanting to get away from some of that and you want to save some money. And this here is just really nice and simple. So, Life Prepper here, learning with you. I've learned something. You've learned something. Let's learn and think outside of the box, as I said, because today's society, the cost of living is going up more every day. I talk with people. You hear people say, you know what? I'm having to work 2 jobs. I'm working 3 jobs because there's no such thing as a full-time job. This girl's got to get a second job. I got to figure out how I'm going to pay my bills. So, and I keep cutting my budget down. So, you know what I'm going to do? Instead of paying $5 or $10 for a bug spray, I can just make these up for pennies and put them around the house and get rid of everything naturally without all that spray going into my lungs. So, what's my motto? Be safe. Be happy. Bless all you fine folks.